Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host and truth. And ladies and gentlemen, big announcement for one of the greatest pound for pound fighters in the sport. And I'm talking about women's boxing in the sport, period. Um, a legend, future Hall of Famer, no doubt, one of the best upon a pair of gloves. And we're talking about the undisputed champion at 126 pounds in the women's division. Amanda the Real Deal Serrano announced today that she'll be fighting Danila Ramos out of Brazil, the interim champion, at 126. And it'll be in Orlando, Florida. Likely the main event. You know, Jake Paul, Jake Paul is always involved in Amanda's fights. She is the promoter. I think it'll be the main event. I don't think because Jake Paul would have announced another fight already for that card. So likely Amanda will be the main event. But anywho, Amanda Serrano versus Danila Ramos will be not 10 rounds, not 2 minutes. It'll actually be a 12-round, 3-minute fight. Yes, like the men. Now, I found out earlier today that this isn't the first time women's boxing has had 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Back in 2007, I think that was the last time they had a women's fight that was 12 rounds, 3 minutes. But, you know, it's been a long time, very long time. I guess they felt it was too dangerous for women back then, so they cut it to 10 rounds and 2 minutes. That's why anytime a woman fight happens, you see these women throwing punches and punches like it's an amateur fight. They fight at a fast pace. So now that this fight's happening, Amanda and Danila could slow down the tempo because it's 3 minutes now they're fighting, not 2. So they got time to, gather up points in the rounds. But this fight is that 12 round this 12 round 3 minutes thing is very interesting, especially that we haven't seen it in a long time. Amanda Serrano is one of the biggest punchers in women's boxing, right? She hurts these women in less than 2 minutes most of the time. It's 10 rounds. A lot of these women's fade, and the ones that have survived, Amanda Serrano barely survived. Now add another minute on top of that. Add a couple more rounds on top of that. Amanda with the pressure, Amanda with the power, Amanda with the combinations, Amanda with the durability. Look at her fight with, like for example, her fight with Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor got rocked and buckled and danced for all the Puerto Ricans in New York in that 5th round. Amanda put her to dance salsa. And that was round 5. Imagine if the fight was 12 rounds in 3 minutes. Taylor would have been knocked out in that round. Honestly. Because before the bell rung, she was ready to go. She was all busted up. She was bloody nose. Amanda had her way with her in that round. So imagine when the bell rung, she was out of it. Imagine adding another minute on top of that. Amanda would have knocked her out right there in that round. And the fight went 2 more rounds. Crazy. Here's the thing. Amanda has a bigger chance of knocking a lot of women out now by putting 3 minutes, 12 rounds. I like her chances now with Katie Taylor even more because she had a chance to knock her out now. She had a chance to actually knock a lot of these women out. Even Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, in a lot of those rounds, she was getting busted up. Even before the fight ended in the 10th round, she almost got dropped, and she held on to Amanda in the final exchanges before she got dropped, before she even went down, like to avoid going down. So, man, it's crazy. But anyway, the fight is going to be 12 rounds, 3 minutes in Orlando, Florida. It's going to be, of course, for Amanda's 126 pounds champion, undisputed titles. Danila Ramos, La Guerrera, she calls herself. Assuming she's a warrior. I've never seen her fight, but I'm going to take a look at tapes. She's 12-2 with 2 knockouts. Not much power based on her record. But this is a complete step up for Danila Ramos. Big step up. Amanda coming to do her thing, but 12 rounds, 3 minutes, huh? Interesting. But it's a good thing for women's boxing because now we're gonna see how good these women are. Like, what difference can 3 minutes make, and 2 more rounds added on top of that? You know, Amanda is always in top shape. She fights all rounds. So 12 rounds is nothing. She is and the reason we got this fight to be 12 rounds, 3 minutes, is because of Amanda. Amanda's been asking for this for some time, and her wish is granted. Her wish is granted. Um, I hope this is not a one shot thing where in this fight and that's it. I hope this 12 round 3 minutes thing goes, continues. But interesting. So we'll see what happens. Amanda, the real deal Serrano, defends her undisputed crown at 126 against Danila Ramos from Brazil in Orlando, Florida. 12 rounds, 3 minutes. Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Jose Cruz, and I'll see you guys next time on my next video. Peace.